friend's little hobbies right now.
Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back. Welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies. And yeah, normally I would be saying this in today's video, won't I? But nope, today is actually Dylan's Little Hobbies. And yeah, today we're gonna be doing a couple of things. Mostly we're just gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna be maybe update a couple things on the channel. It's also my birthday month, so happy birthday to me.
Yes, happy
um,
birthday.
yeah, actually, yeah, today is pretty much gonna be like my birthday celebration. You know how we usually do like a birthday stream on my birthday and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm actually gonna be going to my grandma's for a week, and I just decided, you know what? I might as well just go live. I have a couple
Yep.
things I want to update the channel on anyway. So yeah, guys, literally, it is the 8th, but in 11 days, in 11 days, I'm 26 years old.
Damn.
I'm getting way too old. I am 26 years old, out of nowhere.
That's crazy.
I cannot believe that I am 26 years old, guys. It's nuts. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not here by myself. Obviously, if you guys haven't heard, somehow I have the Austinator here. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you, man.
Well, you can find me on my channel where I'm basically doing nothing. I don't know, subscribe if you want. I just stream when I feel like it. And I'm just on everybody else's channel. So Dylan, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. You're a good buddy of mine, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing about YouTube for a little while, and I don't know if it's really you, but this is just kind of the way I've been feeling, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my birthday stream. This is kind of both a channel update, life update, everything update, right? I'm not gonna
Right.
lie, when it comes to YouTube, I have not been feeling motivated to make videos for months. Like that's granted, that isn't to say I haven't come out with content on the channel, but you guys may have noticed a slowdown on content on my channel for the longest time on my channel. I mean, ever since I think the last video that really came out that was consistently putting out content was actually let me go to my channel here for a bit. It was actually my the best of the Dragon Prince season video when it was my season review of the Dragon Prince, and that came out 6 months ago. Ever since then, my content has slowly been declining. I mean, I put out content, but it's just I haven't been feeling motivated to make content on the channel. But it's really funny because while I haven't been motivated about YouTube, that isn't to say I haven't been motivated at all. I've been motivated into my writing. I've recently written a couple of really cool fanfics, and I want to shout out to everyone who's been actually checking out those. That has been awesome. I've also been hanging out with a lot of my friends, like the Austin Air, but a couple of others as well. I've been getting into some other things, making new friends, watching new stuff. I've recently gotten into the Scream franchise. I've recently gotten into the Halloween franchise, which, oh boy, was that last movie terrible.
God, don't remind me.
Oh my god, that was so bad. But yeah, I will eventually, and we'll talk about videos here in a little bit, but I'll eventually have a video coming out on my thoughts about the Halloween franchise as well. But legit, I have not been feeling very motivated to make content on my personal channel for a while, but I have been hanging out with my friends and I've been doing other things. Hey, this year I literally got a house. I've been busy. I've been busy a lot. And of course, I've been on other people's streams. Shouts to my buddy Tim Stocks, his channel. has been blowing up, and I like his content, so I am happy to be over there. Nindroid, for example, he's been busy too. The Ostinator has been busy too. Everyone I know has just been busy, but like it's not a sense that I'm like sad or depressed or anything. It's just that I've been way too busy and haven't had motivation to make videos on the channel for a long time. In
Yeah.
fact, it got to the point where I was almost doing it because I felt like I had to and not because I wanted to. Like a couple of videos that I really felt like that was one, my review of the Magic Elephant. That's a video that I kind of felt like I had to make more than I wanted to, even though I actually had a blast making that video. Another video like that is actually my recent video that has somehow blown up on the channel. I don't know how or why this video has done so well on my little channel, but obviously I'm talking about the Mario review. When I made that video, I'm not gonna say like I didn't want to make it because I did want to make it, but it was like a struggle for me to actually make it. Like in that video, I could have had that filmed within in like 2 days and put it out, but literally I sat on it for a couple of weeks only because I just didn't have the motivation to make it. Eventually, one day I just decided to sit down and finally get it done and put it out, and I figured, you know what, it's gonna get like 20, 30 views. I don't care. I'm just happy to make it, right? No, somehow that video has gotten to 722 views and only being out for 8 days.
Hey, take it. Just take
What
it for
the
what it is, man.
what the heck? I of course want to thank every single viewer who has seen that video, who has even clicked on that video. Thank you. Also, I'm almost at 150 subs. I'm at 149 subs. Maybe we'll get 150 tonight. Probably won't, but I want to thank each and every single one of my subscribers too. 149 is no laughing matter. That like that's enough to fill a room. 149 subs. That's enough to fill a room. So I want to thank every single one of my subscribers as well. And yeah, when it comes to the channel, while I haven't been feeling very motivated for a while, actually, just I don't know, just out of nowhere, uh, yesterday a little bit, but was mostly today. Today I just woke up feeling really good. Like don't get me wrong, I haven't felt sick, I haven't felt bad. It's just the past couple of months, I've been happy, but I haven't felt this good in a while, right?
Right.
No, literally today I woke up and I literally I edited like 4 videos, finished writing the book, did a whole bunch of stuff, watched a whole bunch of movies, dude. I have been just on fire today, and I don't know what it is, but like I got my mojo back for YouTube out of nowhere, just in time for Star Wars to come back, right? Now I know you definitely aren't really feeling into the Star Wars mood. And I can't blame you because
No.
there's a lot of Star Wars that's been stuck in. I am not gonna lie, but with the Star Wars Visions that came out season 2, honestly, I have reviewed the last episode and made I filmed all 9 videos. I edited all 9 videos, did all the thumbnails and everything, and now I just have them set to come out over the course of the next 2 weeks. Like I have every single one of them. The third episode is already out. My review of the third episode is already out today, so if you guys want to go and hang out and watch that as well, please feel free. But yeah, I have all of those done. I made like 9 videos in the course of like I don't know 2 days, and honestly, I'm just feeling on fire. I don't know what it is, but I finally got my mojo back for YouTube. And I'm happy about that because I am getting back into not only making videos on the channel on Star Wars and Star Wars Visions, which I have a bunch of videos to make. I have those 9 videos, and then I have I have 3 other Star Wars videos that I'm planning to actually make by the end of the week. Hopefully, I get those uploaded, and those will obviously come out by the course of the next 2 weeks. But I have a Superman video coming out, and you know what Superman video is gonna be awesome because you and I have been talking about making this video for months, and I never did. Well, now I actually filmed it, and I'm
Oh,
actually put it out.
well, I can't wait.
So that's gonna be coming out. I also have a surprising Marvel video that literally I don't know why it came to my mind, but I just felt like making it. So I have a surprise Marvel video coming out. Um, probably within in the next 2 weeks. I'm basically doing daily content out of nowhere on the channel, and I don't even know why. Uh, I don't even know why. I
Not a
just
bad thing.
nope. Not a bad thing at all. I just don't know where on earth. Like literally, I guess I literally woke up this morning on the right side of the bed. I guess.
Maybe.
And the fact that I am almost 26, the fact that my Mario video has been blowing up. Yeah, the Mando season 3 might have been trash, but Star Wars Visions has just been absolutely incredible for me, at least to me. Uh, I've been doing really good. I've been doing pretty good. I gotta say that.
Well, that's good.
Now, in other news, you guys are probably going to be interested in what's going on with the podcast. Well, guys, for that, you got to ask my buddy Austin here. We can't
Well,
do the podcast till we both find some time, and he's super busy. So,
yeah. About that, my schedule right now isn't. It's not going to be possible whatsoever. I got finals coming up next week. I have work also coming up, and plus that place that I'm going to be staying at, there's not a lot of space to really have any real privacy, so yeah, so I may not be on many streams for a while, so
yeah, it's all cool. It's all understandable. I don't know when I'm gonna get back into doing anime talk. I obviously want to do it. I would like to do anime talk with a couple of buddies of mine, but everyone's kind of doing other things. Not to mention, I mean, it's like I never got out of anime. Don't get me wrong, I never did. But like, just for some reason, just because a bunch of things were going on at once, I kind of stopped watching anime for the longest time. And yeah, I think I might start anime videos on Anime Talk. I don't know. I might just upload them to Dylan's Little Hobbies and say screw it, right? But yeah, I finally finished Tokyo Revengers season 2. That was fantastic. I have I have Bleach. I still have to finish Bleach Blood War arc. Um, what else is there? Oh, Demon Slayer season 3 just came out, and I finally caught up on that. By the way, the new intro song to Demon Slayer season 3, absolutely fire. I've been listening to that nonstop, constantly. It's a great song.
that's good.
Yeah, what else? So that covers anime. That covers anime talk. That basically covers me. Yeah, I'm doing good. I feel good. I'm doing good. I've been hanging out with my friends. That's the funny thing. If I'm thinking back, that this is my birth month at least. It's not my birth week yet, but if I look back on what the last 5 months have really been, it's really funny because while I really haven't done much with the YouTube channel at all, I've been happy. I've been happy. I've been hanging out with friends, working on stuff in the background. There are some other things that I would like to kind of announce, but I don't want to make like any promises because I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do them. But like for the first time, and like I said, I've been on like fire today, right? I don't know why, but I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff, making a whole bunch of videos. I even started writing my Darth Maul fan fiction again, just out of nowhere. Like this is the first time that I picked it up since I think last year. So I would like to hopefully get that done and maybe start putting that into videos by the end of summer. I don't want to promise anything because I don't know how much time I'm gonna be able to get that done. But yeah, I'm finally starting to write the the Darth Maul fan fiction out of nowhere. Just completely out of nowhere, man.
It's not a bad thing.
No, that's the thing. I've actually been writing a lot. I've been just getting into other franchises and doing other fictions and been trying new things this year. I finally got my buddy Zach Shouts, Zach Gazziola has finally got me into Scream and Halloween. He's trying to get me into zombie movies now. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. It's really funny because I'm not a fan of horror or gore. I say that, and yeah, I watch things like Chainsaw Man. But I'm honestly not into that kind of stuff. I'm mostly into good storytelling, and I really like Scream. Halloween was all right, unless you're talking about that last movie.
I don't want to talk about that one.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Honestly, that shit
Unfortunately, I'm going
really.
to have to make a video on that. God, that was so bad too. Oh boy. Yeah, and I want to thank the absolutely million viewers we have apparently tonight. Right, Austin? There's so
Yeah,
many
man,
of them
shit
out there
happens, you know.
watching us right. There's so many of them watching us right now that the view can't even count them all. Still says zero. Uh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just hanging out anyway. So what you been up to?
Me too, somewhat. Well, I injured my knee severely on Saturday,
Yeah, I heard
so
about that on
that kind
Twitter.
of sucked. Well, I don't think it's anything serious because it is starting to heal up a little bit. I mean, that or the Advil's kicking in. I don't know. But, yeah, I screwed up my knee playing kickball, which basically what happened was we were running, I may have twisted my knee the wrong way. Next thing you know, I ate shit, basically. I fell on the ground. Yeah, it sucked. I couldn't really walk yesterday. I was able to walk to my classes today, which I don't know how I did it, but yeah, I mean,
You you didn't go to the doctor or anything and have it looked at, did you?
nope.
You might need to. Well, maybe not. Maybe it'll heal on its own. I mean, if you're able to walk today at least. I mean,
Yeah, I was able to
that's
walk today.
painful. It sucks.
I don't know if it was because of the ibuprofen or maybe it's just because my knee was just magically getting better. I don't know. But I mean, it's definitely not all the way there yet. Like, it still hurts a little bit, but compared to what it was yesterday, I was able to move and function like a human being. It was insane.
Well, that works. That works. Any TV shows or movies you're getting into, man?
No, not really. I mean, I've just been kind of just surfing through YouTube videos, but that's about it.
Yeah. Kind of same here, dude. I mean, I've really just been listening to a whole bunch of anime intros. Actually, like non-stop up anime intros.
I've
I
recently
have
been
been trying to get into other bands, but I really just not into other bands, you know.
right.
Like my cousin Nick really wants me to get into this one band. I can't remember the name of it, but it's kind of like it's kind of like hard metal mixed with rock, and like I'm trying to, man, but hard metal really isn't metal at all. Really just isn't my thing. Like I'm kind of a rock guy, non-metal guy, so it's a little difficult. I'm trying to get into it, but it's I'm a rock guy at heart.
Gotcha.
I mean, you know, my absolute favorite band is the Red Light Kings, and they're nothing but rock. So, and there's the awkward silence.
Oh shit. Well, I recently started rewatching Angry Video Game Nerd, and I gotta say, it's it's timeless. You know, it's just a guy getting angry about video game or old video games. You love to see it.
Yeah. I also for the Ahsoka show, I've actually was watching Star Wars Rebels again. Actually, bro, I
Oh,
missed that old show. Like I only started season 3, right? Because I only want to watch where Thrawn comes in, season 3 and season 4. But dude, I was watching it, and I know it was good, but automatically I'm already impressed. Like it's been a while since I watched that show, and Thrawn does such a good job in it.
that's yeah. It was it was alright. I was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, I also started reading the Thrawn novel as well, because I don't know if you heard about this, but Nindroid wants to do book reviews on Galactic Chat, and he wants us to read Heir to the Empire. So I started that. Heir to the Empire is doing pretty good. I miss that old book too. Heir to the Empire is a really good book. If you guys are Star Wars fans and you do have not seen Heir to the Empire, please do so. I can't find a version of Eyes on Fire put to Chainsaw Man.
What?
What do you mean, Jack's Law? I can't find a version of Eyes on Fire put to Chainsaw Man. Are you talking about the intro? Are you talking about the song, dude? That might be an intro song. I don't know. But shouts to Jack's Law. Nice to have you here, dude. Nice to have you here. Literally, I'm just trying to go until we hit like at least 30 minutes, so at least I said I did something with this stream at least. Just stalling for time, guys. What is up, Jaxlaw?
That's all you can do.
You're saying how down you are for work? No, actually no. That's the funny thing about find it for me. It must be out there. Find what for you, man? Chainsaw Man? Eyes of Fire? Eyes on Fire? Oh no, that might be an intro song or not. I'm not sure what Jack's Law means, but as for You're saying how down you are about work. No, actually, I just haven't been feeling very motivated. I have not been feeling very motivated to make content on the channel until today. Like just out of nowhere, I literally just woke up and I don't know. It seems it just caught like a burst of fire, a burst of energy, because I have been making nothing but content for the channel today, and I'm quite happy about that. I haven't been making content on the channel for a while now, so all Star Wars Visions is coming out. I have a stream with Tim on Wednesday. What is up, David? What's up, David? You guys are just coming in. You guys have basically missed the entire stream. But I basically went through everything in the beginning of the stream there.
Yeah.
But basically, David, what I was talking about earlier before when it comes to the channel is I didn't feel very motivated to make content on the channel for the longest time, and then just out of nowhere, just today, I don't know why, but I feel really good. So I made like I don't know like 7 videos for the channel today, and I have a bunch of new content coming out. I got video. Not only do I have all 9 episodes of Star Wars Visions coming out, I also have a Star Wars Visions ranking list episode that I'm going to do. I have a Superman video coming out. I have a surprise out of nowhere Marvel video that I'm going to film probably tomorrow and put out. No hurries. Yeah. Another surprise for you guys is I'm 26 years old. I'm pretty much gonna be 26 years old in 11 days. It's really funny because next week, actually, May 19th is my actual birthday, but I'm gonna be at my grandma's, so I'm not gonna be doing a birthday stream this year. So this is my birthday stream, guys. I'm 26. I'm 26. I just moved my birthday to the 8th now. I am 26 years old, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't believe I'm gonna be 26. That doesn't feel right. Happy birthday in advance. Thank you, David. Yeah, it's still funny that I'm gonna be 26, considering I still sound like I'm like 17, right?
Crazy.
Yep, it sure is. It sure is. It makes me mad sometimes I did not get birthdays. Well, that sucks. You didn't get birthdays. I don't know, but to be honest with you, birthdays, it's kind of funny when you're a kid, you're like, oh, it's my birthday. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to get all my presents. But honestly, I think around, I don't know, was I like 20 or 21? Like I kind of, it's not that I stopped caring about my birthday, but like honestly, I just want to hang out with my family for my birthday, and that'd be about it. Hang around you guys, and that'd be around it. Um, like honestly, it surprises me that I'm gonna be 26, but like I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go to like a restaurant or anything. I honestly just want to go hang out with my grandma. That's what I'm gonna go do. Okay, we always find something very interesting about Jack's Law every time we stream.
Indeed.
My birthday is after Christmas, so yeah, I didn't get party until January 10th. Interesting. Now, speaking of birthdays, I think out of all of us in the group, I think the one that has the most interesting birthday is probably Austin, being born on 9/11 of all things.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, just leave it at that. Uh,
Like, how can you even celebrate your birthday on that day? Like, it'd be
especially
so.
if you're an American.
Yes. So me and my friend were kind of laughing about this. He's like, he can't look at me in the face anymore because every time he'll look at me, he'll think about the fact that my birthday is literally on that day. Like, he literally told me he's gonna do he's gonna do like a Snapchat story of like, happy birthday. Oh, by the way, never forget. And I'm like, wow, man, thanks. I guess. Thanks for
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
yeah. Well, then you also have you also have Sauerkraut's birthday. Shouts to my buddy Sauerkraut, who is literally April Fool's. That's great.
Well, I mean that's not as bad.
No, it's not. It's definitely not as bad as 9/11. That's for sure. But
No.
on April Fool's, which does anyone actually celebrate April Fools? I've never actually celebrated April Fools. Like, to be honest
No.
with you, I mean, as a kid, sometimes on April Fools, just some of my friends would kind of pull me into a prank or something like that. I'd help them out with something, but I never actually like pulled a prank on April Fools or anything like that. I never really actually cared.
Yeah.
No birthdays, no holidays. That sucks, Jack's Law.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, David. I don't think I should show that one, but that is pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
You know what else is really crazy that kind of just blows my mind away? I don't know if you guys know this, but did you guys know that uh Lilo and Stitch is 20 years old? I didn't know that movie was so old.
I didn't know either.
Around 2006.
It is very interesting.
Apparently, they're gonna be doing a live action version of Lilo and Stitch now. Thanks for that, Disney. You need to stop with these live action movies, man.
Yeah.
Not surprised. Yeah, same here. Like some of them, I mean, they're just so they're just so bad. They
They're not
really are.
good.
No, they're not. Rock is coming back. Yes. Full live actions for a live action Moana. Yeah, actually, I heard about this. Dude, that movie isn't even a decade old. It's 9 years old, which surprises me that's even that old. But that movie's not even a decade old yet, and they're going to be remaking a live action remake of it. It's kind of ridiculous. They need to stop with these live action remakes and actually make good content. I mean, that's why they literally lost to Illuminations of all things. Like, don't get me wrong. When it comes to Illumination, I like what was that movie called? Despicable Me, right? I like Despicable Me, but you can't tell me that Despicable Me rivals anything of the original Disney classics. You just can't. It just can't.
No.
You're telling me the company that came up with Minions, of all things, the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, okay, Boss Baby is probably the worst movie I've ever seen from DreamWorks, but honestly, that this is like Minions is a close like second or third. It's a really bad movie. I hate Minions. You're telling me the company that came out with Minions, of all things, actually is being Disney with the Mario movie? That's insane. That if that doesn't show Disney how much they have just lost their way, I don't know what will.
Well, to be fair, Mario Nintendo is a big, huge deal to like a lot of
It's
people.
a big company.
And plus, you had a company like Illumination, who's also a big studio. Of course, like it was a no-brainer that I was going to make a shit ton of money. The fact it made $1 billion actually was the thing that kind of shocked me, because I'm like, wait a minute, Mario, out of all the movies that came out thus far, that's the first to make $1 billion. Like, I think that was probably the most surprising thing about it, to be honest, because it was a very good movie. I thought at very
Yeah,
least
but it was it knew what it wanted to be. You know, it was a Mario movie, and it wasn't trying to be anything but a Mario movie. That's what was good about it.
Yeah, that was fine. I wasn't really expecting this movie to be any. If this movie was anything but, then it may have not worked. But you know, it knew what it was. It knew, like, okay, like this movie kinda shouldn't be, because Nintendo is very careful, right? Like, they know, like, okay, this is the story that we're going with. This is who Mario is. Boom. That's it. So, kind of seeing, like, Mario done in more of a safe way is actually fine. At least in my eyes. And it was good. I liked it.
I have a question for you because obviously this movie made $1 billion for God's sakes. They're gonna make a sequel. There's no doubt in my mind they're gonna make a sequel. Do you want a sequel?
Well, they left a lot of, and you can easily do a sequel with Mario. Because you have a ton of material
You
to
really
work
can.
with. Like, shit, they're gonna bring in Yoshi for the second one. You know, they could bring in characters like Wario, Waluigi. Like, there's so much you can do with a sequel that, honestly, I would be down for it.
Yeah, like there's a part of me because there's a more cynical side of me that's like, okay, it's a Mario movie. Yes, it was fantastic, but we really don't need to have another Mario movie, do we? But there's another part of me where it's like, well, it made $1 billion and it was a really good movie. Of course, they're gonna make another movie, and honestly, I don't mind it.
And to
I
be
don't mind if
fair,
they make
though,
another Mario movie.
if Nintendo did what they did with this movie, then the sequel shouldn't be bad at all. It actually should be really good, because Nintendo, you know, say what you will about them as a company, they understand where the money comes from, and they understand their characters. So
That's true.
I don't think there should be any concern for a sequel. Or at least there shouldn't be any concern about the sequel being bad, because honestly, the sequel should be fine.
It should be. Yeah, they should do a Mario and Sonic crossover. Well, yeah, they can. I mean, I know Mario wasn't live action like Sonic was, but
I mean, they have done the crossovers in the games, in like the Olympic Games and Smash Brothers, so I mean, you could do it.
I don't know. I could see a Mario Smash Brothers movie with Sonic being part of it. Like,
Yeah, but
I could actually see them doing that.
in Super Smash Brothers, there's like so many other characters like Samus, Kirby, Link, like basically every Nintendo franchise and like other franchises as well. Like, I would rather have a Mario Sonic movie just be about Mario and Sonic rather than Sonic being in a Super Smash Brothers movie and he and Mario interact once. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Mario 2. Bowser's Revenge. I don't know. I'm thinking of the title for Mario the second movie.
Just call it the Mario Movie 2.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I mean, it was Super Mario Brothers, so Super Mario 2. I don't know. I don't know. The one thing that so I really liked the Mario movie, don't get me wrong. The one thing that I kind of wish they had more of, it's just something that like, don't get me wrong. I don't think there was, I don't think you could actually add this more in the movie, but I would like more screen time for Luigi. So if we do get a Mario sequel, which, yeah, we're gonna get a Mario sequel, there's no doubt.
Oh
I
yeah, no,
actually do hope we get to see a little bit more Luigi.
we'll definitely have more Luigi. I think they even said that there's rumors that they might do a Luigi's Mansion movie, which would actually be very interesting to see. A very
That would be
like
really interesting.
like a haunted house type of movie with Luigi and like you have the booze and all that. Like, there's a lot you can do with
That could
this.
be a lot of fun. I mean, we kind of got a little bit of that in the first movie as well, but that could be really fun, actually. Yeah,
I
in fact, have you played Mario not Mario, sorry, Luigi's Mansion 3?
I haven't had a chance to because I don't have a Switch.
Oh, I see. I obviously have a Switch and I have played Luigi Mansion 3, and I could actually see them adapting that story. The Luigi, like, I don't know what the story is with Luigi 1 or 2, the games, but I could really see them adapting Luigi 3 into a movie. That the story works. The story basically is Mario and Luigi are on vacation, and they head to this hotel, right? It's not even a mansion, really. It's like a humongous hotel, and it just so happens that the hotel is haunted by Boo and a ghost trying to hunt down and get revenge on them for something they did in the other games. So I could see a situation where Mario totally gets kidnapped and Luigi has to save him, which would be a great contrast to what happened in the original movie. In this movie, where Mario had to save his bro. What is up, Star Wars Network? I just got here. You know what? I literally sent you. Did I go sworn? Yeah, I sent you. I sent you a link if you want to come on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
up?
here. I'm here now. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Austin?
Yo,
Yeah, I just got
Not
here
much, man.
from work.
Uh,
So, yeah.
how was work?
Oh, it was very busy because I was like one of the only people there tonight. So,
Man, I hate it when that happens.
yeah.
happens every now and again, right?
Yeah, no, trust me.
Ah, man. Yeah. Today we're just hanging out. Basically. I basically got my mojo back for the channel, bro. Like, you know how I've been kind of not down on the channel. Like, I've been happy and everything, but I haven't been interested in making content. Well, dude,
Mhm.
that all changed today. Like, legit, I've made like 7 videos. I have like 5 others on hand that I just need to film. I don't know where it came from, but today I literally just blew up when it comes to the channel content, and I have a bunch of stuff planned coming out. I got not only Star Wars Visions reviews coming out, I have a Star Wars Vision a ranking video as well planned. I have a Superman man video to come out. So I have a
Okay.
surprise Marvel video actually filmed that I have to edit and put out. I have a couple of Ninjago videos planned that I have to edit and come out. And all of that, plus I'm actually going to be taking a week off next week and hang out with my grandma. All this content I'm gonna be editing and filming this week. I don't know why I have the motivation to do it all of a sudden, but I do, so I'm doing it. And
Yeah.
then once that
No.
content comes out, I'm gonna be hanging out at my grandma's. So this is my birthday stream, guys.
Oh. Oh well, happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm
What's
gonna
up,
be
Tim?
26. Hey Tim, nice to see ya. Wednesday Star Wars Visions. Yes, I'm going to be on my buddy Star Wars Visions channel. Star Wars. Did you hear what I just said? I'm gonna be in my buddy Tim Talks channel talking Star Wars Visions on Wednesday. So guys, make sure you guys check that out as well. Happy 21st. No, I'm gonna be 26. A little worse. A little worse. You know what, Tim? Just change your channel name to Star Wars Visions. I'm gonna be a Star Wars Visions channel talking Tim Talk. That's what we're doing.
No, you were just saying that because of me, because of Star Wars Network. That's why, probably.
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, man, I also started writing today just out of nowhere. Remember my Darth Maul fan fiction that I was telling you about?
Oh yeah, the one that I got. Oh well, I can't spoil it because we're doing
Well,
that
dude,
video.
I
so-
haven't opened that. I haven't opened that file in like almost a year, right? Like the last time I opened that file was like a year ago,
Oh.
and I opened it today and started writing.
Oh, bro, that's sick. That's sick.
I just got back. I just got back into that, so I'm hoping that I can get that story done
Yeah.
by the end of summer, so I can get those videos out. But I'm not gonna promise anything. I just had the motivation to do it today out of nowhere, so I did. You guys are welcome to come on Wednesday as well if you can.
Oh!
We're gonna be streaming at 8 on
I'm
this channel.
free.
So
I'm free. I actually don't work on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week, surprisingly.
I mean, I'll see what my schedule's like on Wednesday, but I should be free that day.
yeah, so it's gonna be at 8 o'clock, which is 5 my time. That I'm just saying that because so I know in my head that's 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys, Star Wars Visions. Have you seen any part of season 2 yet? I know Austin hasn't, but Star Wars
Oh,
Network.
you're talking to me. For me, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. No, I actually haven't. I haven't even started or touched it yet, and that's mainly because I was showing for the past week, well, Rebels and then Mando to my buddy Blake. So yeah, which he
Which
just
how
got done.
how is he? You know what? One day we gotta sit down and do like a live stream with Blake on Star Wars. I think.
Oh
think that
yeah,
would be
no,
fun.
no. He wants to. That I'm just trying to get him all caught up on everything. Which, bro, he almost watched everything. Now, so yeah, he just
Yeah,
got done.
actually, Tim, my favorite episode was episode 2, and I know that's gonna be really strange. But I have my reasons why. But anyway, Star Wars Network, go on. Sorry.
What episode do you think I would like most? I will binge watch it, Tim. but I'm asking Dylan, which episode do you think I will like the most?
You are going to love episode 5 the most, I feel.
Okay. Okay.
Episode 5, and I really liked episode 7, and I'd be interested to hear your opinion on it. I think you'll like episode 7 as well. Um, it's quite different. Then you get into episode 8, man, and I'm telling you what, episode 8 was just straight up dark. I don't know. I liked it, but it was straight up dark. I
Well,
don't
I
really
like dark
know if that
stuff
was
in
the
Star
best
Wars,
episode to do.
so I do like some dark stuff.
Oh, you're gonna love episode 8 then. You're
Um,
gonna love episode 8.
Tim said also 1, which okay. I mean,
Nindroid would like episode 5 or episode 1. Yeah, episode 1 was really interesting as well. He's gonna love episode 5. There's no doubt about it.
I'm very
And then
don't
I
spoil it,
like.
but
I
I'm
think he's
really
gonna find
interested.
episode 7 interesting.
I'm really interested in episode.
Yeah, I
5
think you're
now
gonna find
because-
episode 7 interesting.
because now 2 people said immediately, "Oh yeah, Nindroid would like episode 5." I'm like, okay, what the frick is in episode 5 then? But don't tell me. But anyway, don't tell me. I said don't tell me.
No,
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. You're just gonna have to find out. That's gonna be fun for you.
I just hope it's better than the first season because I thought the first season overall was just alright. So
You're probably going to say the exact same thing about this season because it's anime, but that's gonna be fine.
Bro,
I actually
it's not all anime though this season. Half of it is animation now and stop motion.
Well, I don't know how I
half of
feel
it is
about that, to
animation
be
and stop
honest.
motion. It's interesting.
Like that's not
Actually,
that's not anime. You do realize that, right? One is stop motion.
no, some of it is stop
is not
motion,
anime.
and some of it was really good stop motion too. Like it's not my type of style, the stop motion, but the stop motion episodes, episode 3, man,
Yeah,
was
it's Wallace
beautiful and a
what's
great
his name?
story.
Type of stop motion. Honestly,
Oh
what they
yes.
really need to
Oh
do
yeah.
is-
Oh my god, dude, you are talking about episode 4, and you are going to love episode 4 just as much as I love it.
Ooh, I
Tim,
think
remember
I'm looking-
episode 4?
I'm looking at the covers of the episodes right now on the thing. I can already say the first episode I think I'll really like. The 5th episode looks really cool with its anime actually. I can't believe I'm saying that. And episode
My favorite
7's
episode is episode 7.
animation looks clean. So I'll say that.
Oh, it's a real episode
know.
7 had a really good kind of heartfelt
Then-
story. It was a really basic story, but it was really good.
Oh wow, there's 9 episodes instead of.
Yep.
Oh, wait,
I
yeah,
went
it was 9.
crazy. You know what episode I went crazy for that I really thought I wasn't going to go crazy for though, dude? And I'm not going to spoil it. But episode 6. Episode 6 I thought was going to be lame as hell. The animation looks great, but I thought the story was going to be lame as hell. And episode 6 surprised me.
See, like the problem is with Visions for me is that, like, how should I word it? It's not like. It's just a bunch of small stories, which are some of them are very fun and cool, and all that. Like I actually
Yeah,
liked
that's the thing. Yeah.
some of the first season. Wait, let me actually look back at the first season stuff real quickly.
Go ahead.
A lot of people loved the first episode of the first season with the dark side user and all that. And bro, I was confused as heck because they used Imperial Stormtrooper armor, First Order Stormtrooper armor, like all that stuff. I'm like, what time period is this? No time period. Okay, well, guess what? I kind of don't like that. Not gonna lie, you know. And
Yeah,
then you
none
have
of these are that, but that's something that I like about it is that these are stories that are not trapped within the canon lore. They're literally just one-off fun stories to tell that
see,
capture
I much rather
the feel and inspiration of
yeah,
Star Wars.
no, but the first season had like the village bride, where the Jedi was protecting the village's bride or whatever, and it was during the Clone Wars, and I was like, "Yo, that's awesome, love it," you know. Then the Ninth Jedi was about the Old Republic era, and I was like, "Yo, I love that," you know. And then the Elder, the old guy with the lightsabers that looked like daggers, that was during the Old Republic era. I was like, I love that, you know. But then you have episodes like 8 and wait, no, not 8. I actually liked 8. That was the one with I don't like Bunny Girl, but I did like
Wasn't
her
that Rabbit
story.
Girl?
Yeah, Rabbit Girl, whatever.
I
Bunny Girl,
loved
Rabbit
Rabbit
Girl.
Girl. Rabbit Girl is
No, I
still
don't like the
legit my
design.
favorite
I'm
episode
sorry,
of
I
Star Wars
am
movies.
not a furry. I
You're
don't like
crazy.
I don't like
But
rabbits
that episode was
like that.
cute, though.
No, I like the episode. I like the whole thing about and see that's set within the civil like the Empire era, you
Yeah.
know, and I love that as well. You know, no, but the point is what I'm trying to make is like episode 9 was super boring. I fell asleep during episode 9. I don't like the droid one about the force sensitive droid.
Oh
Um,
yeah, the droid was
you know,
that droid one
uh
was ridiculous.
the twins, I actually did not like that one because I mean, remember the Star Destroyer design? They ruined the Star Destroyer.
But I didn't think that one was bad either. To be
Hey,
fair.
I actually that is
I
actually my
don't like.
my second or third favorite
Oh
episode that
man,
season, and I know
I
you
did
still
not
hate it.
like that one. I just didn't. It wasn't my cup of tea. Respectfully disagree.
That's
And
okay,
then
man. That's okay.
the second one, I wasn't a huge fan of either because it was a rock and roll concert on freaking Tatooine, right in front of Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
Like
that was
I'm there,
ridiculous. I liked it, but it
I'm
was
there like
ridiculous.
I'm there like, man, I'd much rather take the summer vacation song, you know, that Obi-Wan sang to Jabba than that.
What did you think of season one, Austin?
Well, it's much better than
I
what
didn't see
Ninjoid's
season
making
two
it out
yet.
to be.
No, I said I liked freaking. How many episodes did I say I liked out of all of them?
I
I
think he
like
liked like 5 episodes out of the
4,
first
5,
season. Like there was
4,
only maybe
5.
four
Okay, so
bad
1,
ones.
2, 3, 4. 4 out of 9 episodes I really enjoyed and loved. And I mean, like, they're like 8 to 9 out of 10s for me, like those episodes, all right? But then you have
That's
these
pretty
other
good.
episodes, which the thing is, I like connectivity more in Star Wars. Like, I always love connectivity and all that, or just like a new time period and all that. But then this stuff feels almost like the twins episode felt more like a rip-off thing of Star Wars for me at least than oh this is Star Wars. Like I thought it was just way too weird, way too like oh well there's Vader and there's copycat Luke and there's copycat R2D2, copycat X-Wing, you know, even though they don't call it that type of stuff. And I'm there like I just don't personally like that unless if you make it like a parody like Spaceballs.
I think you just don't like it because it's anime.
No, I'm not. That is freaking false, actually.
You only said you liked 4 out of 9, so therefore, if I was to calculate this, so let's see here, let me pull out my trusty calculator. So 4 divided by 9 equals 44. 0.44444. However, though, if I times that by 100. Yeah, you basically give it a 44% as a
That's
whole.
still an F.
So it's still an F.
Well, it's not because of anime though. It's just because of the connectivity issue.
You
Like,
did enjoy the episode. That's fine. Hey, dude, it's not gonna meet everyone's cup of tea. Nothing's gonna meet everyone's cup of tea. For me, oh, it definitely met my cup of tea.
well, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I know
What
that.
did you think about it, Austin?
It was good. I liked it. I don't really remember a lot of them, but to be honest with you, Star Wars I just like to wipe away from my memory. So I don't remember, but I remember not hating it. To be fair,
Oh, that's good.
the first episode was kind of cool. The twins was fun. The Village Bride I remember looked really good too.
The bunny girl was the best.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. It
I
was.
know
Man,
Nindroid
love for the
probably
Ninth
hates the fact that I
Jedi.
said that, but
I love the Ninth Jedi, where we saw the
the Night Jedi was
blacksmith.
interesting.
We saw the lightsaber blacksmith, and we saw that it like changes color, for the different Jedi. That was the prototype lightsaber and all of that. And then turns out that there was only one actual Jedi there that came in. It was actually all Sith that were pretending to be Jedi. And I was like, yo, I love all that. Like, that is some great storytelling, like great writing. I did not see that coming personally. And I was, wow, just
Wait
wow.
until you see
Beautiful
episode 9 of season 2.
Beautiful episode right there,
I'm gonna say it was pretty good. Yeah, this season, season 2 of Visions. Every episode this season, I gave between an 8 or a 9. Like, there's only one episode that I gave a 7. There's only one episode that I honestly, it's not that I didn't like about it. It was just so weird. You're gonna love that episode too. You're gonna agree with me about that episode when you see it. Episode 4.
Mhm.
Just a really, really weird episode.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, that's great. Dylan, so what other videos are you planning on doing? So you said Visions, you're doing reviews.
Yeah, I did a review for each episode of season
Yes,
2 of Visions.
yes.
I also
I've
plan to
been getting
do a review about all 18 episodes. I'm gonna do a ranking video of all 18 episodes, season 1 and season 2. But I have a surprise Marvel video. I know, Marvel video out of nowhere. It's actually gonna be about Thanos, which is gonna be really weird. I don't know why I have that video that came to my mind to make a video about Thanos, but I did. I filmed it. I have to edit it, but it's gonna be a good video.
Okay.
And then I have a Superman video that I gotta make. I got a couple of Ninjago videos that I haven't filmed, but I'm going to make, and one of them is gonna be the video that you're begging me for, which is, of course, the video on our girl.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I was also thinking, is it about the new show as well?
Yes, yeah, I have 2 of them. I
Yeah,
have one of them on
I
her,
actually,
and then
yeah, yeah.
and then
I
that
mean,
video on the new show that I want to make for Ninjago as well. That video that video. I don't know when those videos are gonna come out. They're gonna come out pretty soon. I'm basically
Yeah.
I'm basically doing daily content out of nowhere, literally just out of nowhere. I felt like doing it. I finally have the motivation to do it, right? Because I haven't had much
Yeah,
motivation this year for YouTube for a while.
I actually like. I know that you are excited. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this season now, like fully, or this show, I guess. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
Ninjago, this new
excited.
show.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
with me. I'm finally hooked. That last episode
yeah.
finally got me hooked, and that's what
You
that
mean
video
the
was going
last
to be about.
trailer?
So
Last trailer.
last
Yeah,
trailer, yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, me too. I have to say, like they did exactly what I pitched. I said next generation type of show. What is it? A next generation type of show, basically, you know, in which I like that.
Yeah.
And
And
also,
then I have a Halloween video to come out, which
okay,
yeah, Austin's already dreading that video.
What
okay.
video?
The Halloween one.
Oh yeah, fuck that movie. It was awful. It took me 2 days literally to finish it.
Oh, awesome. What is up, Tim? First time on the channel, buddy.
Hey Tim.
And I'm sorry I missed your animated podcast. I do want to like Dragon Ball Z, bro. Next time you talk about that, dude, I will be on. That is my stuff, man. I love Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I will be on that, man. I apologize. I missed those stuff, man. I'll be on the next
Yeah, dude,
one. I
trust
don't
me,
care
you
if
haven't
I
missed
don't
much
care.
because me and Austin. Yeah, me and Austin, unfortunately, because Austin's been so busy and I've been doing other things, that me and Austin haven't had a chance to do the podcast in a little while. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll totally do a podcast with you on Dragon Ball, dude. I'll set that up. It might have to be in a couple weeks because I'm actually going on vacation next week. But after that, when I get back, we can totally do that, bro.
Yeah, or I like Naruto or One Piece, man. I'm down to watch some other podcasts. Like Netflix is like, dude, they put like Baki on there. Like, you know, they have some other
I
animes
heard
that are not
about it.
like.
I've been wanting to watch it, but man, time.
Yeah, I get it. There's too much to watch, man. I just watched like this what is this? Not Tom Cruise, but I just watched like this new Netflix film today. Tom Hanks. And I was like, yeah, because it's Tom Hanks, I'll watch it. So, but you know, I get it.
Yeah.
And Star Wars Vision,
Yeah.
like Nidroid's like, okay, this like he's not really into anime, but to us, like we like anime and it's Star Wars, so we watch it. And there are people in the fandom. We had this discussion when we were on my podcast about people that like they straight up won't watch anime, man. Or no, they won't watch like animated series. Like there are some
Cartoons,
people
right?
that have not seen Rebels. There are some people that have not seen Clone Wars. That's their problem. But like for the universal going audience, like when we're getting the Bo-Katan stuff, you know, I've heard other people
Yeah,
talk
it's
about it.
like
They won't get
legit
it
needs
unless
to see that stuff.
yeah. But the problem is they're trying to say like Bo-Katan is like a Mary Sue. She's not a Mary Sue. It's just the fact that
No,
you gotta
if you know
watch
her
the other
from the
material,
Clone Wars,
right?
oh man, not Mary Sue. Oh yeah, no, she's not Mary
Yeah.
Sue.
No, she's been trained since birth and all that, and
She was a Death Watch member, and she was literally the sister of the Queen of Mandalore.
exactly.
Yeah,
So-
and that's the problem now, man. Like, look at it from like a normie's perspective. Like your maybe your I don't know your dad or sister or like my sister or my dad
Probably
or my
my
brother.
dad.
Yeah, they're just like, why is this character so cool? Or why, you know? I was like, you got to watch all this other stuff. It's like, well, I don't have time. I just want to follow along with this story, right? and it's getting to that point, man. And you know, us, we've got to push back. It's like you just got to watch it, like it's animated. But like there are certain people that won't watch the animated stuff, and even like Nindroid was like, Visions, whatever. I don't really want to watch it, right? Because he's not a fan of anime, right?
Oh
Yeah,
no!
But
he's
that's
really
not.
an anime.
Maybe that's a
Never-
bad argument because that's anime-esque, right? That's not canon. None of that connects to any of that,
yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
I never said I wasn't gonna watch season 2. I've just been busy. I've seen the entire season 1 and everything Star Wars I do watch. That's one thing. Besides the baby show that's coming out, Dylan.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Legit. I am going to, as a joke, either tomorrow or actually, it's probably gonna be Friday. I'm actually going to record a live reaction to that, just as a
Or
joke.
do you actually, Dylan, do you actually want me on and we're all just gonna watch the whole show together, buddy? It's only like
Oh,
short.
no, I said I was
It's
gonna
only
watch
short.
one episode. You want to watch
It's
the whole
only
show?
shorts, Dylan. It's only shorts. They're only like 5 minutes
I know,
long.
that's why I was willing to do it, because it was only one short that I was gonna watch.
Well, bro,
Well-
maybe it would be more funny that it's like, hey guys, we watched everything.
Well, like the way
Okay,
you
you
do
know
it is,
what?
man,
We might do that.
just do the highlights. Like you can watch everything. Like literally, man, Dylan's watched it. Like I have. Like literally, the episodes are like 15 minutes, right? 15 to 18 minutes long. Like you can cut in the highlights or whatever, like the strong emotion. But like, yeah, there are some moments where I'm like, oh man, that's freaking awesome. And then there's other moments I'm like, this is lame. This is really lame.
I know, but this is literally a baby show. Like, how excited are we actually gonna get for this draft?
Also, it's
Yeah.
Dylan. Look, Dylan has a huge issue within the time period that the show is taking place as well.
I know it's High Republic,
Well,
which is gonna make me even more mad.
Well, the thing it's like a what if. It's not really like taking. I mean,
I
this
think
one
it-
is, but
I think it's somewhat canon, the Jedi Adventure. Like, not really, but it's
Like it's
Like-
it's not a show that's going to change the history of Star
well,
Wars. Or
no, I
anything.
don't know.
It's
if it
gonna
is
throw in
actually
some
canon.
jokes in that.
No,
video.
I don't think it is canon. Now that I think about it,
it's
Um,
not canon at all. Like it's
well,
not.
They
It's
could say
Oh,
that
thank
like,
God.
the characters. They could say that the characters are canon. It's just that like certain things that they do is not actually.
The show is for preschoolers, so how much canon
Exactly.
can it actually be?
yeah. I mean, that's
Well,
a fair
I
question,
think
Ninja. You
preschool
brought up
kids
a
are
good
gonna
point.
jump in
Now,
the ships and fly around.
Well,
Ninja, you
what
got
I
me.
was-
You got me thinking right now because we watch Star Wars, we watch Marvel, right? The What If, and that's semi canon, right? And so this is like MCU's and Star Wars are owned by the same company, right? That's the point you're bringing up. I see what you're saying now. So, you know what I mean? And I
well,
hope
I
to,
yeah.
I don't neglect some of the stories are cool, but the other, like half the other stories are really bad. And that's animation, and it's looking like that. And Into the Spider-Verse, man, there are like really good stories within that. And the animation is dope in some of those stories. So I don't know how far they're going to get into that. I don't know how that's going to integrate and all that, but like I feel like because it's owned by the same company, right? So like how much are they going to go into that? I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I'm not saying I think you're actually onto something, but I think the problem is that Star Wars and Disney itself doesn't know what they want to go into. But then again, that Miles Morales story was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty excellent, and
well, yeah,
diversity
that
done
is-
right. So
the biggest problem with Star Wars right now, and this is coming from someone who's actually now excited for Star Wars content in the future because of the
You're
three
excited about
movie
the Ray
announcements and
movie?
all. Yeah,
He
no, I
is,
am.
but he's always
I
been a
am
fan of
actually. I am
the sequel
actually looking
trilogy.
I
forward to
love
it.
Ray Bay, but even I don't support her right now. Just kidding. I want. I don't know.
No,
I'm making
no,
jokes. I
I'm
want to hear
looking
your. I want
for.
to hear what you got to say, man. I do.
Well, okay, straight up. This can be the redemption for Ray's character, straight up, because
It can.
they
Yeah.
now heard the criticism of Ray, and now they want to make her a compelling character. And the thing is, like, everyone who has a problem with the Ray movie, that's because they hate the character. What we don't want to hate Star Wars characters, right, guys? We don't want to hate anyone.
Exactly.
So
We don't want
yeah.
Star Wars to fail.
So you
No,
know,
and
Ray
Even though
well,
it's-
you don't want to
and
hold
also-
on. Let me put a little
Yeah.
pushback on that, Ninjoid. Little pushback. Look, man, I never go into any Star Wars film hating it, man. I don't. But I don't think it's like productive to call. I know that's not what you're doing. I know that's what you're doing. I think you're being subjective as possible, and that's why I like your opinions because you actually subjectively break it down. But though, don't attack other people. You know what I mean? But then, like, do it in such a way, right? Like, say, hey, you didn't like Ray because of these reasons, right? We get that, the fact, but like, if you're not going to have a constructive argument, like John Campea, I know people call him simped or whatever, but I think he actually, and Robert Meyer Burnett, actually have a real conversation with people and talk about how the trilogies should have gone, man. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Like, do you watch any of those people that I follow?
well, yeah,
Quieter
no.
or back in the
Well,
day? Do you watch any of
well,
those?
well, straight up, Tim. One, I've always said that the sequels have issues, straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not saying that they don't, and I'm not a shill either.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
this
you're
group
honest
is the
about it
biggest
too.
group
The
that will
thing
actually. Yeah, this group is the
No,
biggest group
Lisa-
that will actually say our opinions,
But
but
the
not
thing
fight
is-
about it. Like that's
No,
what
the
I'm
problem
saying.
is there's no problem here. Like, we at least talk about, or like the way, Ninja, I like the way you talk about the sequel trilogy. That's why I was just like, you wanted me to be a voice actor on that stuff. And I, like, as I grow, like, older and I see the Kylo Ren story and the Colin Trevorrow script, whatever, like, we all talked about that, or whatever. There's like a script going on online, and there's a bunch of videos about that. Remember that? Like,
yeah.
Did I send you
No.
that? Like, the whole.
Yeah, no, I did. I've read the script multiple times. I've done
Dude,
many
that was
live
so
streams on it.
profound.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
saying
I
it's
did
perfect.
watch that thing.
Yeah.
It's not perfect in my opinion. I still have issues with it, but it was really good.
We used to
but-
back in the day did like it took us months, but we finally read the whole script. Remember that, Ninja?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah, it was like one of those things, man. I don't know if I sent it to you. I don't know if you're on my podcast or not. Like, where I was on a podcast like a month ago, and people were baffled. They were baffled by the idea of this Colin Trevorrow script. Like, they forgot about, like, this is one of those things that was supposed to happen for Star Wars. I'm not saying it was perfect either. I'm not saying it was perfect.
It was good. It was good.
It was a hell of a lot better than what we got, bro.
I feel like if they merged the two scripts together, it would have been the ultimate thing. Because the thing is, like, Colin Trevorrow's script, the biggest problem I actually have with it is Kylo Ren at the end. That is my biggest issue with the whole script, because
he kind of falafels at the end.
Because
right,
the thing is, well, yeah, because the whole script, Kylo, and I love this whole idea where he's diving deep into the dark side, and now he is unredeemable completely, and he basically turned into Palpatine. Like, he is now he is as evil as like Palpatine, and I love that idea because, like, Last Jedi, he killed his own master in surprise. That's the same thing that Palpatine did with Plagueis. Love that idea on paper, but the problem is they did not go with that. Instead, he sucked the living life force of Rey, and then Leia just was like, Ben, give back the
And
life
it
force
makes
to
no
Rey.
sense
then
because
he did,
Ray didn't age whatsoever. Like when you suck a life force out of someone in the this is like basic knowledge. Like if you look back at the Hocus Pocus movies, when they suck your life force, you're supposed to de-age. They did it in that, and then they did do it in Star Wars, and they told it like, and when Palpatine was doing to Rey and Kylo, they took the life force, but they didn't. They didn't age a bit. When you take someone life force, you're de-aging them. You're taking out of. You're not taking their Kai, or you're not taking their midichlorian out of them. And this is where it gets freaking stupid, dude.
I think that no, force energy is
in life, dude. It's life force, bro. It's life force. Like when Tien and Dragon Ball Z. You watch Dragon Ball Z? When
Actually,
Tien
he
takes,
does not, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Tim,
so bro, this is what I'm bringing up.
Is different than
I know, but there's it's very parallel to one another. I'm not saying you're wrong, but listen to what I'm
going to. What J.J. Abrams grabbed from was an EU novel of what
he did. He did it bad, right? Like, that's what you're saying, right? He did it bad.
Well, what I'm saying is he grabbed it from the EU, so at least he did his homework a little bit. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, but what I'm saying on the whole life force thing doesn't make any sense, because when you take from someone's life force, you're essentially killing them. When the Dragon Ball Z thing is Tien, when you do the triangle thing, you're killing the person. You're using so much force, you're zapping your body. Yes. So when a force user is doing that, that's what it means to do that. And they negate the fact, like when Palpatine did that in the Rise of Palpatine, they should have been dying. They should have been aging. And they took it away. In the Colin Trevorrow script, Kylo Ren got taught by this ancient Sith how to do that, and then when he did it to them, he killed him. He killed him.
He was a creature called Tor Valum. Yeah.
Tor Valum. But like when Kylo Ren did do it, he killed him. What I'm saying is, when that happened to Rey and Kylo Ren, he should have died. They should have probably been really weak and older, like 50 years old or 45.
The problem is, though, Tim, what you just said is that no, instead grabbing force, whatever. Oh, frick! Can you say the name again?
Force sensitive?
Like, no, not force sensitive. The force
force
energy. The life force.
Yeah, the life force. Yeah. Remember in Hocus Pocus, right?
You said that Kylo got like younger and all that in Colin Trevorrow.
No, Palpatine got younger. I never said Kylo got younger, but like, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you said that Kylo got younger in Colin
Trevorrow. My bad on that. I was saying, like, remember Hocus Pocus, right? They had the same concept. Now that we move into Star Wars, right? Like, dude, it was like a very Hocus Pocus stuff. They were zapping out of the body of Rey, and then like the whole thing about Palpatine getting struck from Rey and I'm absorbed into your body, it made no sense absolutely ever. And we all knew it made no sense. But then when we move on to like kind of the main story, man, Kylo Ren is boss and all that, and he's legacy to the brand, but then Rey's a nobody. Now she's a Palpatine. So that kind of makes sense. I get that argument later moving on, but that was an afterthought. right? Let's way a lot of us argue. It's like, okay, Rey was never meant to be, oh, you know, a legacy brand character. Like it made sense for Kylo. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well,
Pushback.
no, she
Let's
was
hear it.
she was supposed to be a Kenobi they were tooling with. So
I would have
mean,
believed that though. Let's see. Now you're backtracking because I was talking about Palpatine. Now you're changing it to she was supposed to be a Kenobi.
No, I never said that the sequels were not planned. I always said the sequels were not planned from the beginning. That is why I decided
Yeah,
to do
that
the
much is
Nindroid
actually
cuts
true.
in the beginning.
Yeah, no, I'm just like questioning because like you were saying
I've
like
always
Palpatine
said-
at first. I'm not backtracking on what you're saying, but I'm just saying
No,
like,
I
you know, let's
never
keep it
said that
consistent.
Palpatine was planned in the trilogy. Never said that.
Yeah.
one bit. That is one my
Yeah,
theory.
yeah.
No one never did.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead, man. I want to hear yeah, go.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Did you guys actually hear about the news that apparently someone literally tried to make an AI joke of Star Wars? Like they put in the Star Wars scripts, right? And it was supposed to be a joke. They were trying to make a funny AI video, and it turned out that the story actually ended up being more consistent than what the Star Wars trilogy actually ended up being. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not, but it's hilarious.
No, that's what's scary, dude. The Writers Guild thing. I'm sure Nindroid and Austinator and all of us heard about that, man. That's what's going on right now. It just like worried about like how these AI could tell a better story than the actual Star Wars story that's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, they can definitely do it better than the sequel trilogy, that's for sure. But I think that's the thing, though. Everybody could have come up with a better sequel trilogy, a more coherent sequel trilogy than they came up with. The whole thing is they did not plan that thing out. That's the whole issue with the sequel trilogy from the beginning.
and exactly. And the thing is now, I think that they've kind of learned from that, and we do know.
I hope they have.
We do know that they actually, during this Rey movie, they did assemble a writer's room, and Dave Filoni was in it. And this is all a report from the Hollywood Reporter, by the way. So that's a really reliable source. And legit, KK did come out and say if the movie does well, like they wrote it to be a standalone movie, but if the movie does well, then there will be sequels to it, you know? But if the movie doesn't do well and fans don't like it, then they're just gonna move on to one of the other heirs, you know? That is like legit what her words are, which that is actually smart, you know? Because
Yeah, that's a
they
good
legit
idea.
made 3 movies announced, one to conclude the Mando saga, the Mandoverse, which that's already gonna make a lot of money. All right, and then you have Dawn of the Jedi stuff,
Which is the most
first ever
intriguing
Jedi.
one of them, all of them.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
exactly.
Yeah, most definitely. Dawn of the Jedi is the most interesting because we have no idea what they're gonna do with that. We know
And
it's
the
gonna
fact-
be in the Jedi, but will it be good? I hope it is.
And another thing why I'm looking forward to the Rey movie now even more is because now there's like actual reliable reporters now saying that John Boyega is now coming back to be one of the main leads of the movie, which I want Finn's justice. I want Finn to actually
Yeah,
do
Finn
something,
should have had a lot
you know?
more justice because he was so
You know?
sidelined in episode 8, and then in episode 9 did little to make him a main character again.
Well, let me. I think in theory, right? Like I'm optimistic, like you and Nindroid and all that. But it's just like at this point, the issue here is there's no concrete announced dates. This is what's not subjective. This is what's concrete. There's no concrete dates for anything Star Wars right now. And we have to be alarmed at this point. Like I know Nindroid and Austinator and Dylan, we are all fans, but like why is there like they brought Rey on there like, oh, we're doing this film, but why isn't there concrete dates? When are you going to start filming? None. Crickets.
I know what you
It's
mean, man.
it sucks, man. It sucks. I'm not saying like, look, bro. I'll bring a no cap here. My favorite film that they announced, it like we're kind of briefly mentioning, was the Dawn of the Jedi, right? Because that takes place at the start of the Jedi. I think that would be dope. I honestly do.
It would, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they really do need to figure out, like, they just need to figure out their shit, to be honest with you, because it's very concerning, I guess, is the...
Yeah, and Austin, you seem like a realist, and you know the fact that like we had a Taika Waititi film supposedly be announced, but there's no forgive my language. There's no dates on that either. That was a long time ago. That was a couple years ago, and you know, you can be optimistic possible. I run an optimist channel and subjective channel. I go by the facts, but like, come on. At this point, they had like Disney Star Wars Celebration. They bring Rey on, but they don't even have announced dates for her film. And that's supposed to be the biggest thing. We know we're going to get
something. They cancel it within like every time they announce something, they cancel it within like 2 months, which annoys the hell out of me.
Well,
yeah, we got to be honest about this at some point. We're seeing like this trend.
It's not just that, but also writers are being fired left and right, and that's also concerning too.
Yeah,
because if you're going to fire writers left and right, that either means that A, nothing is being done, or B, shit is supposed to be getting done, but, you know, somebody in the background is like, yeah, I don't like that. That's not going to work for us. So, you know what? So we're going to get someone else who will do it. It's like, it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And it's just... I don't know. Wow, awkward silence.
Yeah.
Well, Star Wars conversations always lead into awkward silence.
Yeah.
It just happens, right? It just happens because...
Well, Tim, you
don't get me wrong. Even Austin, the most realist out of all of us, even Austin is a Star Wars fan. We don't want Star Wars to fail. Right. We want it to be good.
Ninja, I want you to come on cam too. I want him to defend. I know he's being positive. I want to hear his perspective because Ninja knows a lot about Star Wars. He does.
Okay.
But no cap on this, man. Like, I want Star Wars to succeed so bad. And, like, that's the reason why I didn't cover episode 7 and 8 of The Mandalorian, because I'm just, like, so taken away from it. And we all know that, man. Like, yeah, you know, like, on my channel, we talk about subjective. We talk about the Gungi episode and Bad Batch. Like, we talk about positive things compared to other channels. These other channels only talk about negatives. On my channel, we talk about subjectively, and your channels, you talk about subjectively and objectively, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, now moving in to this new phase of Star Wars, right? We're like all of us are looking at it. We're massive fans. We're investing in money. Even the Marvel projects, like Guardians of the Galaxy, we're like afraid to get our money into this. We are, and you know. They gotta change, man. They gotta change a little bit. And
yeah,
the Rey stuff, I'm not really excited about. I'm like cautiously optimistic. I'm looking really forward to you know, the Dawn of the Jedi, and I'm looking forward to because I think it's a safe bet as far as like the Mandoverse movie. But after seeing this, I'm worried about a Ahsoka movie. I really am. They botched the Mandoverse. They botched that most part, And Filoni, that's Filoni's child, but man, now I don't really have confidence now. So, but I think the Bad Batch season 2, I thought was dope. I thought that was the best Star Wars we've gotten thus far, to be honest. I don't know. What do y'all think? Sorry, I was ranting there, but I'm just like so frustrated with Star Wars right now. But the Bad Batch is doing a good job. Like the way it ended was pretty good.
Yeah, and you asked me first.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I'm not saying that that Lucasfilm is perfect, or I'm not even saying that they should not change, because of course they should change. They should listen to us fans, for God's sake.
We are the fans. We are the fans.
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah. But I mean, I was already on Facebook today, and I was arguing with a sequel fan who was saying that the Phantom Menace are just a bunch of idiots, and we need to destroy the Phantom Menace.
They're not.
And I legit straight up said to them, you are not Star Wars fan then. It's like we should be united, not divided. Like we should just respect
that's
each
the
other's
biggest thing.
Star Wars. We should respect
And the problem
each other's
is
Star Wars opinions and takes and what makes.
And
them.
I look at the fandom, the fan. What was it called?
Phantom Menace, right?
Fandom Menace. I look at all those people, and I look at them as hurt fans that are not taking it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're hyperbolic. They are, but they do have some goods to say. I think the problem is that
yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, you're right.
It's the way they come off. It's the way they come off.
Like,
not what they say.
bro, like I know you guys are on TikTok and people are really hyperbolic on there and just like give these like really extreme takes. So it's just like that's why I like to talk to Dylan and Ninjoid and Austin, because you guys are level-headed and stuff, and I'm level-headed. I don't like go the extreme. We have actually conversation and talk about it, right? Yeah. We talk about it.
We always
we don't call each
have
other
a conversation.
Yeah, we don't call each other names, and that's the problem with like the internet right now. Like Ninjoid's bringing up, like these people are just like calling like the Phantom Menace like is and phobes. Just like we know the Phantom. I don't agree with all of the takes, but I think in general they have a good scope in what Star Wars should be, because they do have deep lore and they understand what Star Wars should be, but I don't agree with all their takes. I think they go overboard.
How they present on the stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Thing, because they do it in such a mean and negative way, and the thing is, they won't listen to you if you.
No, they don't want us on. They don't want to talk to us. Right.
Yeah, that's the problem. They don't want to have a conversation. It's their way or the highway, and that's the one part where I'm kind of like, you gotta be open to conversation.
You got it. Yeah, that's one thing as well. And see, that's one con with Lucasfilm is that they don't interact with their fans. The only people who I'm actually seeing that is interacting with their fans are like Katie Sackhoff. She's actually like
Christian Harloff.
She went on Christian Harloff's.
Yeah, I watched him.
I was like, wow. I watched that as well. Great stream, by the way.
It was a freaking amazing stream, man.
I am meeting her next month in person.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
And same thing with Moff Gideon. I'm meeting him.
Yeah, no, I got like a couple people I've met through the sphere and cosplay world, but I don't know. I've got a chance to meet John Campea, but I didn't take the job interview. So, like, I didn't want to chill out. So, I don't know, man. YouTube sphere is like one of those things that, like, I have my job that I like, but I know this is always a hobby, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure you all working through this, and you know what I mean? This is just a hobby at the end of the day. It is. And
it is. It's one of our favorite hobbies. It's one of our favorite things to do, but it's not a job. It is a hobby.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
and
is-
Dylan,
We
I
just
have
take it
never
like
met
it
you
is.
or Nindroid either. Like, I love Nindroid and I love Dylan and I love Austinator, even though he doesn't come on cam. Just kidding. I love you, man. But no, it just, you know,
All
this has been,
Austin is he's a bunch of gold bars. That's all he is. That's
Yeah,
all we
but
get
no-
to know him for.
but what I'm saying though, like, this has been like one of my best experiences of my life, meeting you guys, like talking about stuff we love to talk about, and that's underrated. You know what I mean? Meeting like-minded people, just talking about like Star Wars, even if we disagree, it's just always a good thing. Like when Dylan comes on and Android and Oscillator and all that, and we all come together. That I honestly, to me, that's winning. Like that's winning. I don't care how successful I ever become, but like you know, when you reunite and like hang out with your homies on a podcast, that is dope, and I think that's the most important thing. And I think that's
And that's
people-
why I actually
You know what I mean?
really enjoy your channel, and that's why I really am happy that at least out of all of us, don't get me wrong, we got Nindroid with almost 400 subs. I have almost 150. Austin's got over 100. Great, but the fact that one of us, our brother here, Tim, has over 1,000 subs, and he's just like us. That's what we need. Because I'm not saying like we should be the only ones with 1,000 subs. No, what I'm saying is our message needs to get out, and our message really is: we're Star Wars fans. We want to talk. We want to hang out. We're not here to fight. We're
Exactly.
here to have a conversation. That's our message, and I'm glad that
yeah, you know,
you know,
like that's the
more people need to hear this message.
I think the problem is like honestly, like you know Dylan and like I think Austiner and Ninjoid's discovered it. Just like these people are just like gross. You know what I mean? Not gross, but I'm just saying like they get so stuck
I know
on
what you mean.
subscriber account, and I'm just like the subscribers are the people you bring to your channel, like the good people you bring to your channel, the people you actually trust. It's just like how many people do you actually trust on your channel? And that's what I asked the question on. And you know, I got like a lot of you guys I really trust. I know I'm not more active with you guys, but I just like, you know, I know we all have busy lives. We work our 9-to-5 job and stuff and have girlfriends. But it's just like it's the one of those things that like these bigger YouTubers are just like kissing their butts because they're only friends because you're a member. And I'm just like, okay, I would, you know, obviously that would be nice to have members, but you know, I don't want my best friends to be members. I just want them
Yeah.
to be my friends.
I'm with you
So-
there. I'm with you there.
Yeah, and that's the problem I'm seeing now. And I'm just like, okay, I want organic friends that are actually my friends, not that, you know. And
Right.
that's the problem. And they're not seeing this. And I'm just like, bro, you're like 45 years old or 50. And, you know, you should have a friend that you've been you know, at least that's been with you for 10 years, right? Or 20 years. And then just like, oh man, I don't know. I can go on a rant all day. I can go on a rant all day about this, but it's just like one of those things, no cap about it. But like, man, the way the industry is going and the way the like this sphere is going, we shouldn't worry about them. I think we should, us on a sphere, and I trust you all, we should build our own stuff. We like, you know what I mean? We should start our own thing, whatever. I'm not saying start a group, but just like a pack. You know what I mean? Like,
We got the perfect group right here, really, when you think about it. Problem is, all of us are way too busy to actually make a group. No, it's the truth.
I'm not saying like just try our best. Like I'll make an effort to try to get you all on or whatever, just reach out. And if you can show up, you can. I realize it. Like some nights, man, I work really late or overtime. I have to work freaking 12 hours. You know, let's do what's realistic.
You're looking at
for
Nindroid
you.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Nindroid.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Well, he
No,
was
no.
talking about working like 10, 12 hours. I'm like, that's Nindroid right here.
Oh yeah, no, that's me.
Yeah, no. I think like let's stick together and build a common goal. I'm not saying like start a faction. I'm just saying have each other's backs. You know what I mean? And if you need to step like Dylan, if you need me to step on for an hour, I will. I won't be on there the full 2 hours. Maybe I'm exhausted, but I'll make a point to step on for an hour at
Yeah.
least or 2 hours. Like
Most of my streams, I try to keep under an hour. Tonight we're just hanging out. Tonight I was just updating, the channel because I haven't done it in a while. Like, honestly, dude, and you can go back and watch the video if you want, but I'll just tell you, for the past couple of months, on my own channel at least, I haven't been feeling very motivated to make content. It's not that I haven't been feeling motivated to hang out, and of course I've hanged out with my buddy Austin.
No, I came on tonight.
Channel, but
yeah. I came
I
on
haven't-
tonight because I felt bad. I felt bad because you invited me to a couple of streams and I was busy, so I came on because I was free tonight. I have not crap going on. I was like, bro, I got to show my brother some support, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no. Tonight we're just hanging. Yeah, I haven't been feeling very motivated to make YouTube content, and this has been the first day. Like literally, I woke up today, and it's like a fire was lit under me or something like that. Because I literally filmed like 7 videos. I edited 4 of them. I even started working on a project that I haven't looked at in like 5 months. Like,
yeah, I watched some of your videos. I
like,
recommend. I think your passion is good there, but like, if you're gonna make long form videos, which I watched like some professionals do more images. Like, show your face, but like have more like.
I've been trying to do that with some of them.
Yeah,
it takes a while. You know what's tricky though? Whenever a video first comes out, like I want to talk about right away, I go to look up images, and guess what? All the images are trashy 2-3 inch images, and as soon as I put them on the screen, the screen, they're like so small that they don't look good, and it's like, well,
but make them. This is the key. Make them smaller, and then make them. Then a second later, make it go full screen, and then cut back to you. Trust me. And then also download the YouTube trailer, all the YouTube trailers from whatever movie you're reviewing, and then put the original links in your chat. But like. Try to like whenever you're talking about a certain point, show that clip, right? Show that clip. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta get better with some of that. But yeah, a lot of my old content on the channel have been crazy,
No, I was watching your stuff. It's getting better. It's getting better, man. So keep doing it.
Thank you.
It's
all about passion, man. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Nindroid does too, so from time to time, and it always kind of blows me away because honestly, I can't look back at my own videos. As soon as I get a video done and uploaded, I don't ever want to see it again because I can't stand the sound of my own voice, right?
That's all of us, man. That's all of us.
Yeah, yeah. It's really funny because I know Nindroid watches some of my older content, and I always kind of cringe when I think about him watching some of my old content because I'm like, that content's not good, man.
Better, man. But I've been watching your whole wall stuff. I don't know what's going on. You're in a new space? You used to have a cool background. What's going on with this?
Oh, so I don't know if you ever heard, but I actually did move, and I moved into.
Yeah, I knew you moved.
Yeah, so I moved into a house and everything, and now, yeah. So I moved into a new house and everything, and this is literally my office. This is not my bedroom. This is legit my office, my studio, legit studio. And when it comes to the background, I bought a green screen but I don't know how to use the technology yet. So obviously on StreamYard, like I can set up and do on the StreamYard thing, whip it up like that, and it'd be easy. But in editing, it takes a little bit, and I'm just learning how to do it. So that's why a lot in my normal videos, and it's gonna be like that a little bit until I can figure out actually how to do the screen, because I don't want to do it like I don't want to put out a video and then have the green screen look so bad that it looks sloppy, right? I want to make sure it looks good. But once I master my new green screen, my videos are going to look a whole lot better. But for right now, especially with just hanging out, this is what I got. This is what I got. But usually I got my green screen up.
Quick recommendation: just put like a blue light behind you so you have backlighting and it'll look good. Quick advice.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's
Just
see.
have backlighting in the back, and that'll fix it. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. ET, you'll be on my show, and we're gonna have some other bigger YouTubers that are on Wednesday. So.
When I'm on your stream, man, I'll have my green screen up, and it'll look really good because I can use this green screen on StreamYard. It's just editing my editing software. Whenever I use the screen on that, it looks weird, and I gotta learn how to fix it on my editing software. That's all. But StreamYard is so easy to use. I love it. Literally, you click in the StreamYard, and it already has the technology to recognize the green screen, unlike my editing software. So as soon as I bring it up, it's already there. So I'll have my green screen up when I'm on your channel.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're gonna have some other probably the Bat channel in what's her face on. We're gonna have Natalie on from the Force of Light. So we're gonna have like some other Star Wars channels on there. So it's gonna be a pretty good podcast, man. It's gonna be like some new guests that haven't been on.
Hopefully you'll be on with us, Nindroid. Of course, Austin, you're invited too, but I know you're quite busy.
No, I'll be there.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a big stream. Like some of the guests have never been on, but like we're gonna talk about Visions, but like I know that not everyone's gonna watch Visions, and we're not gonna break down every episode.
Nindroid's gonna watch Visions.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do the whole the podcast where we touch on like Visions, we touch on Mandalorian. We'll touch on that, on how people thought about that, because Natalie's never been on the podcast from the Force of Light. She's actually really cool. She's never been on the podcast, so I want her to feel welcome. So we're going to talk about like the main Star Wars stuff, man, and we're going to cover Bad Batch. I don't think she watched Bad Batch, but like the Mandalorian's like the big seller here. But then I know she watched Star Wars Vision, so we'll talk about that. So it's going to be segmented. Obviously, we're going to have like 3 different segments, and then we're going to talk about like the fourth topic will be Star Wars news. So we'll keep it at that. Like, and obviously we know, like, we don't know what's going to come out on Wednesday, but we know about the race stuff. We know about everything that's coming on. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a pretty good discussion. I haven't heard your thoughts, Dylan, on it, or Nindroid's, or Austin's thoughts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't heard.
Just check out my reviews. I literally filmed, edit, process, upload all 9 episodes of season 2 of Star Wars Visions. I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm actually recording a ranking video for all 18 episodes of Star Wars Visions, season 1 and season 2. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I have so many videos just coming out. Just all of a sudden, I finally got my mojo back for YouTube all of a sudden, and legit, I have probably almost daily content for the next 3 weeks already planned on this channel. It's nuts.
That's awesome.
So, All right, guys. Well, it's almost we've gone for almost 2 hours on a stream that I thought was only gonna be an hour long. So trust me, I'm happy with that. But unfortunately, I do have things I gotta go do tonight. I gotta finish up. So we are gonna be going around the panel real quick, starting with my buddy Nindroid. Tell people where they can find you at, man.
Just find me on my channel, Star Wars Network. You can also find me every single Sunday on Storms Live at 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can find me when other people stream. And you can also find me on Tim's channel on Wednesday for Visions Season 2. So, yeah. Thank you, Dylan, for inviting me on. Sorry
Yeah, no problem.
I appeared late, but I had to work, so yeah.
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, that's the thing about doing it on in the middle of the week, right? I mean, even for me, you know, now that I have this house, I literally gotta go outside and leave my yard and stuff like that. So I'm quite busy throughout the middle of the week as well. Wednesday's gonna be great, but usually I can't stream that much during the week myself. Usually only the weekends I can do it. This week's gonna be fine on Wednesday, Tim. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But yeah, thanks for coming, Star Wars Network. Thanks for coming, Nindroid243. Guys, go check out my buddy Nindroid243. He's a really good friend of mine. Everybody, go check out Tim. Go check out the Austinator. These guys are always really good friends of mine. And I again just want to thank all of my 159 subscribers. I'm sorry, 149 subscribers. I'm almost at 150, which I can't believe. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Tim, go ahead and tell people where they can find you at, man.
So the big stream Wednesday, we got like our all-star cast coming. Everyone that's been on the channel tonight. Dylan, the Austinator, Star Wars Network. We're doing a huge stream on 8 p.m. ET on Wednesday, talking about Star Wars Visions. We're gonna have some other big Star Wars channels on. I look forward to talk about it because I haven't talked to my homies in a while. And then also, you know, maybe we'll do some other channels. Thank you for having me on, Dylan. I love how your channel is growing. We got to get you to 1K, Austinator, and Star Wars Network. It's been always amazing. Thank you. I love you 3000.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for coming on, man. And yeah, when I get back from my little vacation for my birthday here with my grandma, I'll definitely set up that DBZ stream for you, me, and a couple of other guys to hang out on Anime Talk. That'll be fun. Austinator, go ahead and tell people where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, you guys can find me on my channel. I'm not really streaming at the moment. I just stream whenever I feel like it. So, you know, subscribe if you want. I'm basically on everybody else's channels, Chaos Central, whenever they do the roundtables. Usually find me on the Hangout on guys on the Basketball Scenarios channel. I'll be on Tim's channel, I think, on Wednesday. I have to make sure. I have to double check. Basically everywhere at this point. So, Dylan, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. And for me, guys, you guys can obviously find me on Dylan's Little Hobbies, where I have a lot of content actually just planned out of the middle of nowhere coming out on the channel. So please like, share, subscribe. I can't believe that my Mario video has been blowing up on the channel. 720 something views. Thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for everyone who actually went and saw that video. And yeah, definitely thank you guys. And with that said, yeah, while I have a whole bunch of videos coming out this week and next week I will actually be on a mini vacation for my birthday. I can't believe that I'm gonna be 26 years old, but somehow I am. Somehow I'm older than I think everybody on this stream. It's Tim, you're older than me, aren't you?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but yeah.
All right. You know what? Just to make me feel better, Tim's the old guy in the group. That's what we're gonna say.
All right, whatever, bro. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll be on Tim's stream on Wednesday. I'll be coming out with a whole bunch of videos over the next 2, possibly 3 weeks. So stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe to everybody. And with that said, we are out. Bye. Where is
Fuck off,
my
everyone.
outro? Where's my outro, guys? Where's the
To
outro?
Alice
There's the
Lake.
outro.